Okay. So what we are going to do today is we are going to configure VirtualBox. Okay, and then we are going to install VirtualBox. On top of that, we are going to configure one image, CentOS image I'll use. Okay, whether you can use CentOS, whatever you are able to download from Google, Red Hat, whatever it is, you can use it. Ubuntu, whatever image you want. Okay, but it will be like 4 to 6 GB image. VirtualBox will be easy to download, but images will be with high memory. Okay. For that, first what you have to do is to configure, you need to download VirtualBox, you need to download CentOS. Just go and search in Google, okay, for VirtualBox, download box for Windows, you just type. Okay, you can get it, just get into this and then download. Okay. So now I already downloaded this. So same like that, search for any image, whatever you want, your Red Hat image or CentOS image, search for that, you will get this as well. So let me show you how to install VirtualBox. Installation of any tool in Windows is dead easy, right? Double click, next, finish. This is also same. Double click. Next, even we don't read what is there and all. Install. It takes some time to install. Oh, let's wait. Let me pause the recording. Oh, sorry. I'll pause the recording because anyways, it will take some time, right? So it's asking something here. Yes, I want to allow it. Click on yes. Okay, that is the reason it was waiting. And no need to stop it. It's installing very quickly. Finish. Done. VirtualBox got installed. Then you can go and search here as I have installed. Just search for VirtualBox. So it is already there. So just open it. Okay. Now I have VirtualBox ready. Next, what I have to do? On top of that VirtualBox, I have to configure one image, right? So what I have done is, for me, already there is another one. It is showing. Okay. So now let me show you how to install a new one. Just click on this. Whenever you install VirtualBox and open for the first time, nothing will be here. Just click on this new. Give some name. Okay. Give some name. So I'm going to name it as. Okay. You can give it as CentOS or Red Hat for identification, whatever you want. You can give that name. Any name you can give. So next, click on next. So this is the one. Yesterday I have explained, right? If I have Windows machine, okay, I cannot directly install a Windows or any operating system, whether Windows or Linux. On top of one operating system, I cannot install other operating system directly, right? So for that, what we do on one operating system, we install VirtualBox, means that is a virtualization concept. Hypervisor we install. On top of that, we install other operating system. But if my base one, okay, let me show you in a paint. You can understand it better. This is my Windows machine, one operating system. This is called as base OS. On top of this, what I install, VirtualBox I install. Okay. On top of this, using the help of that VirtualBox, I want to install one image. I'm using CentOS, right? What is the capacity of my base OS? Is just think that it is 1 TB. In this 1 TB, I have to give some memory for this, right? In this 1 TB, I have to tell this operating system while configuring this. I have to tell that you go and use some 10 GB from that 1 TB. Okay, from RAM, from hard disk. From RAM also use 1 GB or 512 MB like that. I have to give some specific memory to this. Okay, that is what we are going to do here. Okay, memory size, it is asking RAM size, right? I'm giving 2 GB. Whatever you want, you can give that. Okay. Next. Okay, create VDI, VirtualBox only we have to use that, right? VDI image, just select next, next. Here, it is asking how much GB I have to give it. Okay, I don't want to give 32 GB of my capacity. I just want to give 8 GB is enough. Okay, 8 to 10 GB. Then create. That's it. It has created. Then what I have to do? Double click on that, because I just given the configuration, how much memory it has to use, how much RAM and how much hard disk memory it has to use, I have given. That's it. After that, I have not done anything. Then what to do is just double click on this. Just close. Okay, let it close. You just double click on this. Okay, let me do that once again. Here you have configured, right? You just double click on this. Once you double click, okay, what I have to do is, well, I have to power it off. Now let me double. So it is creating some issue. I think at the middle I just cancel it, right, to re-show it. Okay, let me do once again. I'll close this. How to delete is just click on remove. Okay, let me quickly do this. I don't want to give this 1024. I'll give 1 GB. This is enough. Okay, fine. Now double click on this. So here it is. This pop-up you should get. Once you get it, click on this. Click on this. Now, from here, you just go to this path. Okay, this is already selecting home. Just take this path. Give this path here. It is here. That image we downloaded, right? This one, VirtualBox we downloaded, and image also we downloaded, right? That image, whatever the image you have downloaded, let's select that image here, and select that, and then click on open. Next, start. So it will take some time. Okay, it will take 1 minute time. So do we do this in real time? This approach, are we going to do it in real time? It's just for practice we are doing. That's
no, we can't do that.
Yeah, for practice, if what we can use this. Just I want to run some Linux command on my Windows machine. As I cannot run Linux commands on Windows, I'll configure this and run my commands for testing purpose. Okay. Once we are done with this, I'll show you how to create AWS account, and then how to create instances in AWS and then connect to that. Okay. Let it complete. One second, guys. I'm pausing this recording for some time. Okay, I'll resume it. So it is coming like this. It is still starting. It will take some time. It will say it takes some time to configure everything. It takes around 10 to 15 minutes also. Now, which language we have to work on? Okay, English, United States. Select that. Click on continue. If you want any other language, you can select this as well. Now here, it will select everything default. You don't need to do anything. It will select everything default in this. I'll show you one change what we can do. Still it is working. It is in progress. Still it is in progress. Now, if I go here, just click on this. You want minimal installation, you can choose that. If you select this, what will happen is it will create that terminal directly. Yesterday, if you observe, when I'm working with that CentOS, first I got some UI, and then I went to file somewhere, and then favorites, I clicked on terminal and all, right? If you want to get that screen, then you can select this server with GUI. If you don't want that, you can just select minimal install. So I'll select this server GUI. Okay. Then click on whatever you want, whatever if need, you can read this and select minimal installation is also fine. If you want that GUI like a MacBook, you want that screen, then you can select this, no issues. And I'm selecting this and then click on done. Okay, again it is refreshing. It will select that configurations based on that. Take some time. Still it is taking time. If you want to change the timings, you can change this as well. Now it is American New York time zone it is showing, right? If you want to India, Kolkata, you can select that as well. Let me show you how to select that. So here you go and select in a specific. Here you can want search for not the specific here. Asia, sorry, Asia. Go and search for India here. It's not okay. Kolkata, there. You search for Kolkata here. Here it is. Select this. Okay. Then click on done. So it will show the timings. Whatever you do in this, now it will show in them. So it is. It has selected that server GUI with server with GUI. Then just click on. Then still it has not selected. Just click that and then select. Click on that. Okay. Now you got see this begin installation option. You got. Just click on that. Set that root user will have, right? Root user, not root user password you set it here. What will be the root user password? Root only. I'm setting the same root as the password as well. You remember that, okay? Once you forget the password, that's it. You cannot do anything if you forget. You have to remove that and configure from it. That's it. If you want to create normal user also, you can create. Okay, I don't want as of now, I don't want any normal user. I just want I want to set root user password. Here only password setting for root user. That's it. We haven't set the username. What is the username of root user? Root itself. Right? For normal users, we can give the username and password. Okay. For root user, I set only password. Now it will take some time. Takes time. So I'll pass this because the video length will be more, right? So for some time I'll pass that video. It's almost done. Let's wait for some more time. By the time if you want to create one normal user by default, you can go and create it from here. Okay, just click on this. It will ask that full name. Okay, for example, I'm giving you like this. Okay, password. Also, like I'll give all small letters so that I can remember easily. saying password is weak. We know that, right? Strong password, weak passwords. And click on done. It created. What? It's almost like installing an operating system. It is installing, if you observe here, it is installing Firefox and all it is showing. You see here, whatever the firewall, whatever we need for networking and all, it will install everything. No, yesterday I gave 2 assignments, right? This is how to find number of users in Linux. Did anyone check?
So one git and GTE.
Okay. You haven't searched.
So the command is like find the content as well as //1 and then configuration file in PC. So
Find total number of users in.
So that it will provide server name also, username, define username.
No, that is not correct. Okay. What is the second assignment I have given? What is difference between logged in user and current user? So let me explain that. Okay. Still you search for that first one. Second one I'll tell tomorrow. Then next class I'll tell about answer that first one. What is logged in user? What is current user means? For example, when I open this Linux operating system, first I'll log in using username and password, right? That is called as logged in user. I logged in as a root user. Fine. Now I don't want to work with that user. I want to use KCTech user. So what I'll do? I'll switch. Yes or no? I'll switch from root user to KCTech user using su command. Now, what is the user ID I'm using? If I create any directory, on what username it will be created? Who will be the owner of that directory? KCTech, because I switched from root user to KCTech. Who is the current user now? KCTech. But who is the logged in user? Root user. I logged in as a root user, but I switched as some other user. Now, who is my current user? Is that switched user. Again, from that I switched to root user. Who is logged in user now? Who is current user now? Both are same. So you understood that current user is different. It might be logged in user and current user might be same always. Sometimes, not always. Okay, understood? Logged in user, current user, both are different. Sometimes may or may not be same. So now again, it will take some more time to configure this. Even though it has completed all the steps, it will take some time. Okay. Shall I pass the video for some time? Again, it will be difficult for you people also to watch. One second. So it is done. It is asking just to reboot. It's completed. It's just asking to reboot. Just click on that reboot. So it will restart that. Still, it will take around 10 to 20 seconds. It came again here. Okay, we are done. Let's wait. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. It has to ask for finish. You have to accept the license. Just accept this license here. Okay. I accept. Done. Then finish configuration. That's it. It is done. Now it is logging like this. Just log in, give the password, enter. So while configuring, we have selected that server with GUI, right? So that is the reason it will show GUI. If you have selected that minimal option or some other option, it will directly show the terminal. You don't need to open the terminal manually. Okay, it will directly go to the terminal. As we selected like server with the GUI, it will show that GUI. See here, it has GUI. Okay, go to applications, select the terminal. That's it. You got this terminal. Okay, start working. ls, okay, cd, okay, this, sorry, yeah, and skip this now. Okay. Now you can type this. Oh, it's by default opening here, the browser. We can execute these commands, whatever we need. Okay, dir cd. Just if you want to select this, you don't need to type enter test dir. Just type T and then click on tab like this. Okay, it will automatically, when you click on select the tab, it will select automatically. Okay. Then now I want to close this. When I'm clicking on closing this, it will ask two options: save the machine state, then power off the machine. What will happen is if I select this, tomorrow when I'm reopening it, it will open from the same wherever I have stopped. I have executed at the CD test DR, right? It will be on the same screen. Tomorrow or next time when I open this, it will start from the same point. If I power off it, again it will start. Okay, it will be blank screen. I have to run the commands again. Okay, so I'm saving that because tomorrow it has to start with the same place at the same place. So I'm saving. Okay, that's it. I go to my VirtualBox. It is there. It is there, right? Now, if you want to open it, just double click it. Again, I want to work with that, so just double click it on that. See here, is it at the same point? Now, I'm closing it once again, but this time power of this machine. Now it closed, right? I'll start it one. Now it is showing, earlier it was showing as saved. Now it is showing as power off, powered on. Now let me double click on this. Now, when I try to open it, will it open at the same point? Test dir. Go on mute, guys, those who are online. Okay, see here it is starting from start again. Okay, again it is starting. Yeah, it is starting again. Okay, fine. So we'll see this. It will take around 20 to 30 seconds. Why we are using this? Just for testing purpose. Okay, for our practice purpose. That's it. Not testing purpose. Okay, see again from starting it is asking this. So is it asking to log in with a root user? No, that user whatever we created, normal user, that is a normal user. Default it is asking. Now if I want to switch, I can switch as root user. Default user we have configured. Now when I open the terminal, what it is opening? Not at the test dir we are created. It is coming from start. Okay. Okay. I'm stopping this recording. Okay. I'll show that in a other recording. AWS configuration. Okay.